Hello.
Oh, hey. Hello. Oh, what's your name? What's your name? Oh, it's the bit.
Hello.
Hello. Got a kiss? Oh.
Sam Simmons. Hello? It's time to fail!
Sam Simmons, hello.
Hey man, how are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm spent and exhausted. It's hardly hard, but it's unnatural to stand on stage and be funny for a month. I'm your sacrificial clown for the evening. Welcome. Who's sitting there? I'll sit there. Fuck, I'll heckle myself. And I'm really longing to. When I get back to Australia, I'm just going to sit down and watch Mike Leigh films straight for a week. And just really depress myself.
Really get into some hardcore kind of media that...
Real human stuff. Yeah.
It's real social realism.
Yeah, because it is completely unnatural. No one does this this is stupid. It's fun, but it's stupid.
Do you do Adelaide and Melbourne as well?
Yeah.
Are they as stupid?
Well, I don't know. No, it's a different ball game here.
Our first contestant is a 33-year-old bachelor from East Coburg in Melbourne, Australia. He likes watching nature documentaries, riding his bicycle, and he's a compulsive masturbator who also likes op shopping for knickknacks and getting caught in the rain. He only has $14 left in his bank account, and his favourite food is a Thai green chicken curry. He's a failed former zookeeper who was recently dumped by his girlfriend of 3.5 years. And when she was asked why she dumped him, she said,
"Well, to be honest, he was just a silly cunt."
Hey!
Hey!
Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sam Simmons.
Yeah, essentially it's actually about something a lot darker than what I actually go into in the show. It's about something very personal in my family. And yeah, I don't talk about it on stage because it's, you know when everyone leaves themselves like on stage, like, oh, I'm going to leave myself barren and expose every part of my life. It's like, bugger off. Some things are just for you. They're private. And it's certainly a thing in my family that it's why the day was particularly bad. But yeah, it's a great show. It's a little bit of therapy. It's awesome. I love it.
Is it working?
It. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it makes me be more of a realist about, what it is we're doing. When I say things are fickle and stuff like that, I really mean it. It's like, it's pretty silly. Like, what are we doing?
Alright, pants on or pants off? Oh!
I love it. It's challenging, and I know people freak out sometimes, and that is absolutely fine as long as they can then walk away from it. Even if they didn't like it, they could then walk away at the end and go, "Oh, hang on, that was bloody good." Or a lot of complaints I'll get is, "Oh, that was random." It's not random at all. Every single bit is written for a reason. Balls of wool will pull out because I'm, levitating things from on stage. Everything's tied in to something else.
Question number 17. Pick the odd one out. Philip, Janine, Peter, or Margaret? Janine? No, it's Philip, because he's only got one arm. What the fuck would I know?
I normally do really absurd shows, just silly, absurd shows, which this show is, but it's also got a touch of realism about it as well, which is something very real, which I've never done before. And I love that. It's pretty cool to be standing on stage and being quite honest about something in your life. I love doing it. I just hope that, people will appreciate it for being different, not just, I don't know. I'd like to see...
Rather than just being...
Look, I'd hate to be a performer that people just walk away and go, yeah, it's all right. It's going to take a while. If I can elicit love or hate, then great, and that's what I normally get. People either really love it or they really hate it, and that's fine. That's doing your job properly, I reckon. I'm not doing it just to get my face on the telly and stuff. I'm doing it because it's fun.
Hello, Louise speaking.
Hey, Lou, it's Sam.
Who?
Sam, your ex, Sam Simmons.
I told you not to call me anymore.
I know! Guys,
Sam?
What?
Fuck off.
Oh! Woo! I'm a man. Yeah, woman. You got the power of man. Little key, little pocket, little key, little... Again! Little key, little pocket. Satan's letters! absolutely.
carpet floor looks
floor
really
is
fun.
But just being an idiot in front of grown adults is just amazing. Because if people forget to be in touch with that silly stuff, they really do. Everyone's worried about being too cool and stuff.
Carpet or floor.
Like that. I've got a great mate who I'm sharing a house with called Dave Thornton, and magnificently he's written a show about pretty much dealing with his father's death 10 years ago, which seems to be the running theme. A lot of people are doing this, talking about very personal things, Des Bishop, all that type of stuff. And Dave got a 5-star review, and I've never been happier in my life to go, you beauty, man, good on you. And then watching friends, supposed friends, like, oh, did he get 5 stars? Like, be happy for your friend. This is not a competition. Art shouldn't be a competition. Bloody comedy shouldn't be a competition. God, these people are
Is it just Edinburgh, or is that kind of across the board as well?
I reckon it's across the board. Like, this is what makes me, as a former zookeeper, go, oh, I'd like to go back and just work with animals and pick up poo. I can feel the warmth in my hand and go, yes, this is a very human moment right here, as opposed to all this bullshit. Okay, I don't like people holding hands on the footpath, okay? I've got no time for this, man, okay? Yeah, I see a couple in love walking towards you on the fucking footpath. Now, the footpath is wide enough for maybe 2 people, okay? Why the fuck am I the one who has to stand in the gutter of despair and fucking loneliness, okay? You fucking parade past me, but you've got more than me, you've got fucking each other. I have to stand in the gutter of fucking ill repute and fucking mess and fucking loneliness. Jesus fuck. You've probably got more money than me as well, because you've got a double disposable income, therefore you're making actual saving when you're doing the grocery shopping. I tried to make myself a Matriciana pasta the other night, it cost me fucking £12. Give me some concrete, you cunt!
How does one go from that zookeeping to comedy?
I used to do presentations at the zoo on animal enrichment. Animal enrichment, like we had a little dog in here before, but like throwing a frisbee to a dog or something, that's animal enrichment. I used to do that with elephants and seals, making up games and working out things to stimulate them so they kind of forget they're in captivity, essentially. And I used to explain that to the general public. And yeah, that just evolved to me adding more jokes and then jumping up on stage doing stuff. I was always musical. And then, you know, it leads me to this, but who knows where it's going to lead after that. I mean, I'd love to be making animal documentaries. That'd be my
You can actually go back to working with animals?
Yeah.
And
Hello. Yeah, I'd love to. Love to.
Question number 8. Name 2 things you can do with your hands. Is it A, light a Bunsen burner?
No.
B, point at a seagull?
Yep.
C, press a button with greasy chicken fingers on a remote control?
Yes.
D, touch a small dog on the foot?
No.
Or is it E, paint a Spider-Man face on an intellectually challenged boy at a fun fair?
Oh my God! What the fuck is your problem, mate?
I don't have a problem.
I think you do have a problem.
No, I don't.
You do.
Don't.
Do.
Don't.
Do.
Do.
You do.
Shut up.
You shut up, mate.
No, you shut up.
You shut up.
Shut.
What's shut?
I said shut.
You said shut.
At least I don't have a problem.
You want to know my problem? And who said, and this is the wankiest thing I'll say, comedy can be, if you really, really work at it, and I'm not there yet, and maybe one day I will, maybe I won't, maybe I'll just walk away from it all, and that'd be good as well. But why can't you evolve comedy into a bit of art as well? I know it's meant to be a laugh and all that type of stuff, but you know, the two walk hand in hand, comedy and tragedy and all that type of stuff, and I'd like to see it evolve. Ghost.